There's not many platforms for developing countries to actually play at this level with this many countries being involved. This is our third tournament, and from that first year, we knew that we wanted to come back with a women's team. It was just a matter of time of building it. The idea of my daughters playing, it never dawned on me. Women's hockey, girls hockey, youth hockey. My wife had brought my younger daughters to an ice rink for like a summer camp. As they were walking in, they were there for a figure skating camp, and they noticed like an 8U player coming in with hot pink tape.
We saw a girl with like all this hot pink getup, and she was walking in, and I'm like, wait, what? Girls play?
I noticed that they had a hockey camp on the other ice, and I was like, that's way cooler. Like, I'd rather do that. And I called my parents from the phone. I was like, I don't want to do figure skating. I want to do hockey.
And then fast forward years later, and here we are playing for under Egypt's flag at the LATAM Cup. We'll say that they get it from their mom versus their mediocre dad.
There was always two versions of him, the coach dad and the dad.
He's not my dad when he's on the bench. He's a coach, and I treat him like a coach, and he treats us like we're his players, and then it's completely different, you know, when we're off.
He would always stay out of the decisions regarding us, to be fair.
He's not afraid to sit us. He's not afraid to pull me. Like, it's very coach-oriented. It's very different.
You have to wear two different hats. Sometimes as a coach, I'd rather be up in the stands just enjoying watching them play. I can be very hard on them because I know they have a very high ceiling, and sometimes they have to be pushed to reach that ceiling. That might come across as like heavy coaching. It's really coming from love.
The fact that we were able to form a women's team is awesome. The fact that we're here able to compete at a high level, it's just, yeah, I would never have imagined it. Just to see, you know, girls that look like you and like are from the same background, and like to find that, and the fact that they're from the same country as you. Like, growing up, I thought I was the only, you know, Egyptian player, besides her, obviously.
Especially being able to represent your culture. It's never thought of to have an Egyptian hockey team, so it's just really cool to represent the sport for our country.
We'd get on the ice, we would take off our helmets, and we would hear the national anthem play. So, you know, the fact that we were able to experience that with our women's team, and just like seeing people in the crowd, and like you would see like my mom and like a bunch of the parents start tearing up, because it's like you would never imagine. It's just beyond words. I don't expect anything but improvement from here on out. I'm very excited to see where this leads to.
You two are up next. Some of your dads.
You can't just focus in on tournament teams of dual nationals, expats, and players from Cairo to be going around. I always see this as kind of the marketing mechanism that Egypt does have a team. It helps convince the folks back home that we do have a pathway here. Egypt's only been to the Winter Olympics twice in its history. Every time we do one of these, we get a new player. Someone reaches out, we get emails back in Cairo saying, I want to sign up my child for ice hockey and learn to play. So we usually see an uptick over there. And I'm just hoping that we'll be able to identify more and more players as additional opportunities come up.
To bring home like any sort of hardware and make our grandparents proud, our home country proud. Maybe we can get a full roster team.
Like, anything's possible. If you were to go back 6 years and tell me that there was an Egyptian women's team, I would think you were crazy. So the fact that I'm a part of it and I'm playing on it is just, it's insane. Like, you feel like a professional.